What's up guys, hope y'all are doing well. In this video we're gonna put together this PC right here. It costed about $500 to put together. I'll be breaking down the prices and bringing you along through the building process with me. I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think about the build, and yeah, let's put this thing together. Alright, so these are the components that we're gonna be working with today. First off is the RX 6600 all white. I got this for $210 on Newegg. For the motherboard, we have a B550M Pro Series. It's actually all white as well. It was 75 bucks on Newegg also. For the processor, we have a Ryzen 5 3600. I got this used on Amazon for 70 bucks and it came with the cooler as well. So I think that was a pretty good deal. I'll be saving the cooler from the processor for another build. I got her an ID cooling all white. All right, for the RAM, we have these Trident G-Skill RGB. It's DDR4, I believe 3200 megahertz. I got 4 sticks of these for 50 bucks on OfferUp. So for these 2 sticks, 25 bucks pretty much. We have 1 terabyte of Nvme PCIe storage. Case is also from Newegg. It's the Sama ARGB-Q5-W, W for white, because the 3 ARGB fans already pre-installed with an ARGB hub. The ARGB hub connects to a button on the front panel that you can change the colors with, and I think you can actually connect it to the motherboard as well. This was 50 bucks. Motherboard first, SATA cables, manual. Next up is our processor. Like I said, this did come with the fan already, but we're gonna be using that for a later build. Ready to go. It's my first time opening it. Let's see how the pins look. Oh shit. Ooh. Looks good to me. Alright, so let's push back the retention clip, little triangle right there. We're gonna line it up. This triangle, right? So that little gold triangle. Pop that in. Push this down. Good to go. Next up, RAM. We're gonna go ahead and slide in the Nvme drive. Right. And the motherboard did come with screws for it, M.2 screws. Alright, now that we got everything installed on the motherboard, we can get our CPU cooler out. I've used a lot of these ID cooling ones and they haven't failed me yet. It comes with the mounting gear, the cooler, and then the fan is in here. Okay, so now motherboard to the side for a quick minute. Bring out our cooler. You want to make sure you put the fan on the right side. As you can see, it's a little bit offset there. So the fan is going to go on this side since it's a little bit longer. And when installing the fan, I like to make sure the wires are, yeah, they're coming out from right there, right here at the bottom. Because once it's on the motherboard, it'll just go straight back into the case. Okay, so let's get our brackets to connect the fan to the cooler and connect to this hole right here. One down here, one up here. Make sure the fan and the cooler are aligned and just slide that on there. Same thing on the other side. Slide it on there as well. Nice and aligned. Back to our motherboard, we're going to apply some thermal paste. The cooler does come with its own thermal paste, but I have my own I'm going to be applying. Everybody has their own pattern they like to do. I'll go in a nice X pattern. I'll start corner to corner, and then some dots just in case. Let's get our cooler sticker off. Now to line it up with these screws right here. And get one side tightened down. That's good. And then let's get the other. I'm an idiot. Okay guys, so fan after you tighten it down. Let's get this fan off real quick and tighten it down. These ones, they do have a spring. You have to push it down just slightly to be able to catch the thread on bottom, but once you do, see we're good. So let's go back and forth so it can evenly spread out the thermal paste underneath. Back to this side, going back and forth, back and forth. Alright, see that one's tightened down. This one should be pretty much almost there too. See, that's all good to go. Get the fan back on. Clip, clip. So I have used this case before for my mom's PC build, believe it or not. She does have a PC. And I really like the size of it. Comes with the fans already, like I said earlier. And the hub is a nice touch if you have a motherboard that doesn't have an ARGB header or whatnot. Like I said, all white. And two fans in the front. This is the back side. This is the hub I was talking about right there. It is a fan and an ARGB hub. And it comes with this cool little case with screws for your case instead of black screws, so it fits the white build better. Nice silver ones. 50 bucks, man. Given the price and the things that it comes with, not bad. I just noticed that I forgot to mention what power supply they were gonna have, but it's out of their old system. It's this 550 watt power supply from EVGA. It's fully modular. I got it for 40 bucks on OfferUp. This case had a hard disk drive that I had to take out so the cables could fit, and these power supply cables, they're black, right? All white build, not gonna work. I ordered some cable sleeves. They're gonna be getting here tomorrow morning. So for now, what I'm gonna do is just get the motherboard installed and then just wait until tomorrow for the power supply cables. Always remember, put your IO shield first before you put your motherboard. This one already has one built in, thankfully. We're gonna lay our case on its side so it's a little easier to put the motherboard in there. Careful with your fan wires, and you gotta make sure your standoffs are in the right place. All good to go. We got the motherboard in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the front panel connected and possibly put in the graphics card already, because all I'm gonna need to do tomorrow once the power supply cables get here is just feed it through and then plug it in. So yeah, let's do that. It is a very tight squeeze. Maybe I should have done this before I put the power supply in, but hopefully. Ooh, just enough. Come on. Can I? Yes. Okay, cool. Nice, I got it in. So we got USB in here. Let's get this audio in here on this side. Can it? Yes, it does. Just enough space. One. Put it through right here. So you don't tangle it up with your fan cables. Got to turn around to the front now. USB, the audio in here. Last one, USB 3.0. Now for power, reset button, all that good stuff. Most of the time it does say it on the motherboards as well, so you don't have to go and look at the manual. Okay, so got the front panel connected. I'm just going to go ahead and slide in the graphics card already. I want to see how it looks. Let's get into unboxing the graphics card. Bro, they made this impossible to ASMR, because Jesus Christ. Another tip, you probably want to take these out before you install your motherboard. I'm gonna bring this in back like this. Push back this tension clip cover. Nice. Oh my gosh, that looks so clean. All right, let's get it in place here. Let's put this cover back on. So this is what we got so far. Like I said, we're gonna wait until tomorrow to connect all the power supply cables once the cable extensions come in. But yeah, until then. All right, it's the next day. We just got a package from Amazon. Got our cable extensions in. Easy DIY, white cables. Gonna make the build look a lot nicer than having the black cables from the power supply. So let's get these bad boys installed. This one is gonna run up this edge. There it goes. Once we get the teeth on there, it'll look a lot cleaner. Alright, let's get this graphics card plugged up and go under all these cables, since there's a hole at the front over here. The last thing to do, give this hub some SATA power. Cool. Okay guys, so I took a small break off cam and somewhat put the wires where I want them to once I zip tie them down. But before I start doing all that, we are going to plug it up and make sure it posts first. We got it plugged up to our monitor. Let's give it some power and hope for the best. It's lighting up, that's a good sign. It is the first time all these components are together, so hopefully it's just doing some. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. Just training memory, doing all that good stuff. So we're gonna shut it back off, get Windows installed, get all the cables managed correctly, close it up, and we're good to go. Here's the back cable managed. Here's the front. And there it is guys, a $500-ish build. I know with the cable extensions and the cooler it's an extra $40, so about $555, $560, but without those things about $515. So let me know what you think, and yeah, until the next one.